Hi, below average wild camper, Stephen here, welcome back. I think it's about 6 weeks since I did my last sort of wild camp video. I've obviously been out and about since then, but I've never done any wild camping. So, I'll tell you the plan. It's about 11:30 Sunday morning, and I've parked in Edale, the village hall I think, and there was literally no parking spaces when I turned up. But within about 30 seconds someone drove out and I quickly nabbed this space. I was being pissed off because I'd already paid to park for a full 24 hours before arriving at the car park. So anyway, that was pretty lucky. So I've walked along the road from Edale towards Hope, turning off at Black Tor Farm to join the path that's going to take us up to Black Tor on that kind of Mam Tor ridge in the I should have said I'm in the Peak District, shouldn't I? So along to Mam Tor and then down into Castleton, where I might have a bit of a bite to eat, stock my water up, and then walk back up Winnats Pass, where I hope to do a wild camp. I've been here since Friday night, straight from work. I've been camping in the camper van with my mates, and we did a bit of a walk yesterday, a good walk yesterday, up Jacob's Ladder, wool packs along there, back down to the campsite in Edale. But it was proper clagged out, it was fog. I don't think you could see 20 metres in front of you, so I literally had no views. So that was the first time I've been up the wool packs, and I still didn't know what it looks like really. And I had intended to do the same walk and camp at the wool packs today or tonight, but that's a bit high. It's about 600 metres, and the weather forecast is it's going to be quite windy, maybe 30 mile an hour winds up there. So I don't think I'm going to do that. So that's why I've changed my mind and done this one at Winnats Pass, which is about 400 metres. So hopefully it won't be as bad, but we'll sharp find out, won't we? Anyway, the clocks went back last night, so I've got an extra hour's skip, so I feel pretty chipper. But that does mean obviously it gets dark an hour earlier tonight, so I'm going to have a kind of a long night in the tent. So I've downloaded plenty podcasts and whatnot, you know, got plenty of beer to eat. I'll do a bit of video, show you some new gear I'm getting for my birthday. Alright, so anyway, I'm not going to talk about weather because I didn't want to jinx myself, but you can see it's not raining, and I've just spin round, so what you can see behind us is like, I suppose, like Edale on the tops, and I'll spin round, and then behind me now it's like the Mam Tor ridge up there, and I'm gonna go up, follow this path up that wall, and then get up to Black Tor and then walk along the tops by myself. I'm really looking forward to it. So like I said, I've been with my mates since Friday night, and I would have done a video yesterday, but you prefer to just sort of enjoy the moment, you know. Plus I think it gets on people's wick, you know, pulling your camera out all the time. Plus, to be honest, I'm the best looking of them all anyway, so it'd have been pointless video on them. Right, anyway, so I'll crack on, and I'll probably bring you back up when I get to the Black Tor, which is really at the top of the ridge, you know, and then I can walk along. Right, see you in a bit. So that's Black Tor there. So I'm gonna climb up onto the ridge, walk along to the top of Black Tor, take a few pictures and that, and then make my way back along all the way to along the Mam Tor ridge. But Black Tor, yeah, looks good, doesn't it? Especially in this light. Pretty aptly named. Bit of a black sky. Try not to think about that though. Anyway, got all the gear if it does. Right, I'll get up there, so I'll bring you back later. So we're at the top at Black Tor. That's Castleton down there. And that's where I came along from Edale Road and up here, and then along that step. Oh, sorry. It's all these little naturally formed rock formations. Right, better get going because I've got to get into Castleton before I start getting up to the top, find out where I'm going to wild camp. Actually, you can see, so that's Castleton there, and then you can see the road that goes through Winnats Pass. I know it keeps focus on my finger, goes up there. So can you see the kind of craggy outcrop there? So I'm going to try and get on the top of that, somewhere along there. So I'm looking down on the road, and inspired by none other than Mr. Andrew Beavers. He did one earlier on in the year and I thought it looked great. So cheers, Andy. I don't know if you can hear us, but if you're not familiar with the Peak District, that's on the Channel 4 use that kind of chimney in one of their intros between programmes, you know. So that's like the Hope Valley, that's Castleton, and then Hope Villages down there. I don't know if you can hear this, like. Anyway, let's make some progress. So I'm just about to reach the top of Mam Tor, which is up there, and you can see it hasn't rained on us yet. And there's Black Tor where I came from, so come along the ridge, really busy, but you know, fair enough, isn't it? It's easy to get to, it's a lovely walk, weather's good. And I'm on the walk as well, so you can't complain people are coming, can you? But I much prefer like a bit more obscure, sort of bit quieter. But you know, still having a great time. Right, I'll get to the top, and then I'll get down there. Try and find somewhere for something to eat. get some more water, and then make my way up onto that sort of top of that crag looking on Winnats Pass. Really looking forward to that. Hopefully the wind's not too nuts. When I get up there, right, when I get down there, I might take some videos in Castleton. I don't know if you probably want to see that, probably not. But certainly when I get up Winnats Pass, hopefully there'll be no one there. And we'll take a bit of video then, eh? Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. So, coming down off Mam Tor, absolutely lashed it down, even thunder, and that wasn't forecast. So full waterproofs on, no filming, and I got to get into Castleton, found a pub, and had pie and chips, and then a chocolate fudge brownie, and waited till the rain stopped, and then sun came out. Look, nice, eh? So now it's the slog up the Winnats Pass, and it is a pretty steep slog. The camera doesn't do it justice, it's proper vertical. Up to there, and along the top to a point that maybe looks onto Winnats Pass. Hopefully find a nice flat spot and pitch the tent. Okay, right, bring you back when I'm up there. I mentioned before, I'm not keen on heights where this is right on my threshold again. I haven't even looked over that edge, can it? But this is exactly where I wanted to be. Fantastic. So I've got probably an hour before sun goes down, so I'll take a bit of time, find a decent pitch, which probably be over, kind of over one of them. I don't know, I mean where I am's pretty good to be honest. But I'll go over there and have a look, and then I'll you know, once I've been over there I'll be able to judge it anyway. Right, having a cracking day apart from that thunderstorm. Catch you later. Right, pitched, as you can see, and watched. A few chavs came to watch for a bit. I think they were just watching cars going up and down Winnats Pass. I think they were getting excited if someone was getting overtaken. But anyway, they've left us alone now. So there we go, pitched. Pretty amazing scenery. Should get a good sunrise in the morning. So I've pitched it so I'm opening up to the east. Right, anyway, I'm going to get unpacked properly and get all set up. I might make myself a coffee. isn't it? Right, all squared up in camp. I think I might have been a bit unlucky with the rain this afternoon, but the wind gods seem to be in my favour. Anyway, I'll give you a bit of a rundown of what's going on here. So obviously me wet feet got wet, trail runners on, but what I tend to do is I just when I get to camp, take them off, dry socks, and then I put seal skins over my dry socks so I can wear these trainers around camp. They'll dry off a bit through the night, and then in the morning, it doesn't really matter. When you get moving, even if your feet are damp, they kind of heat up anyway, you know. Obviously when we move into like bad weather, I'll probably start wearing my boots, but to be honest, it's really mild here. I haven't even bothered putting my down jacket on. Right, sit pad there. In my vestibule, brought probably more water than I need. The pub were happy enough to fill up my water for us. Got my Border Raider cook kit, 250ml of meths with 10% water. A tip from the novice wild camper to avoid soot, and I must say when I tried it, it totally worked. So we'll be interested to see if it works again, but I'm sure it will. It's just science, isn't it? Then into the tent. So got my wash kit, food bag, got my clean gear for tomorrow, and my dirty pants and socks. I'm sure you don't need to see them. There's no skid marks, so I can show you. Other corner, I've got my diddy bag or my electric bag here with me, you know, power bank, chargers for me phone and me watch and whatnot, and me tent light. I got this off me fantastic wife, Kitty, for my birthday. I was 45 a couple of weeks ago. Atom Packs fanny pack, and I've got to say, like, carrying like my phone and whatnot in me at the front, dead easy to get to, game changer. Like, I'll always use that. Sleep system, so Rab Ascent 700. It's my only sleeping bag. Probably get a lighter one for next summer, but this will do me, I think, right through. Sea to Summit Eros. That's it. Sea to Summit Eros pillar. Classic Thermarest Neo Air X-Therm. I can't remember what size it is, but I'd imagine I'm a fairly big unit. I've probably gone for the extra wide or extra long or large or whatever. And then that's it. Oh, and in there is me down jacket, but I definitely don't need that on at the minute. So what I've got on, I've got like some just synthetic base layers, you know, long sleeve top bottoms. Some socks I got off me parents for me birthday, very nice layers, cheers. And then a top I got off my mother-in-law, which is mint. It's from OMM, Original Mountain Marathon, and it's Prima Loft, like really lightweight, really breathable kind of core hoodie. So it's actually designed to kind of to wear to run in, but for around the camp it's amazing. I will wear it to running in the winter, like. Anyway, I'm gonna have a little wander around camp, maybe take a few pictures before the sun totally goes down. As you can see, got a nice view over there to Mam Tor, across the I'm assuming that's Black Tor. Got a few chavs on the hill. Making a right racket. I'm pleased it's just hard work for them to get over here because they probably can't be bothered. So yeah, I'll bring you back when I'm up on making a cup of tea or something, or coffee because I didn't drink tea. Right, catch you later. Right, I think I'm gonna get me dinner on, so I'm gonna light this stove again. some more water in here. Get the lid on. So, I'm sure you've all used these before, but this one, it says put it up to water up to level 9, stir well, close the pouch, leave for 8 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll bring you back once this kettle's boiled. Then I'll maybe show you me doing it, and then bring you back when I'm eating it and tell you what I think of it, or after I've eaten it. Right, again, I didn't time it, but I'd reckon it's taken about 10 minutes to boil, maybe a fraction longer. As I said, it's fine by me. So let's have a look. Yeah, got boiling water. So you've got to remember to take the remove the oxygen absorber. It's like a little sachet thing. So you take that out before you put the water in. So got to put it up to level 9. Now I can't imagine this is particularly accurate, but let's have a look. Yeah, it's about level 9. Seal it up. I'd imagine it's best if you get as much air out as possible, and then just leave that somewhere warm to do its thing. A bit worried about putting it in my sleeping bag, like, in case it... No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to risk that. I'm just going to leave it there. Next thing, I'm going to fill this back up with remaining water. For me dessert. Clean water, this. It doesn't really need filtering, to be honest, so I'm just gonna take the filter out, pour the rest in, just from a tap in the pub. Right, sorted. So dessert, like I said, it's a Wayfarer. Just set me stopwatch away for the 8 minutes. Right, so it's a Wayfarer. Let's have a look. Sticky toffee pudding, and you can boil it in the bag for 78 minutes. So by the time that's ready to eat, this will be finished boiling, so I can just take it off. So I'm going to fold it up, see if it fits in this pot. If it doesn't, it's a bit of a problem. That's all right. That's it. Might need some more meths. That feels a bit of timing, doesn't it? Very slick. That's it. Right, so this has had 8 minutes or so, maybe a bit longer. You who are familiar with these things, you'll notice I didn't stir it, right? So I remembered that after I turned the video off, and I have stirred it. So yeah, it's had slightly longer than 8 minutes. The sticky toffee pudding's still boiling, it's just simmering. Probably give that a little bit longer. So, moment of truth. I've been watching people eating these for months on YouTube, and I haven't had one yet. So consistency looks all right. I'm not going to make you watch us eat the whole thing. I'm just going to taste it. Give you my verdict. It's all right. It's not bad. Considering it's, you know, a dehydrated meal. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. So now we'll have a look at this sticky toffee pudding there. It says throw the water away that you've boiled it in, but I'm not going to do that. It's a waste. So I've had one of these before, actually. My dad's done one of these for us. I think that was on our first wild camp on the Shill. So this doesn't come with any surprises. This is nice. It's very like what's the word, like it's like a pudding, isn't it? But it's like gelatine-y. I'm sure you've had this before, but it's all right. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this. You don't have to watch us eat all this. And I'll probably say night now, because once I've eaten this, I'm going to get in my bag, listen to a podcast or something, and try and get an early night. So I want to be up early in the morning. Maybe get my breakfast, coffee, get most of my packing away done before sunrise, take some pictures of sunrise, then get breakdown camp, then get back to the car park, because my car park runs out at 10:30 in the morning. I didn't want a ticket. And I'm going to get back home. Probably take about, well, at least 3 hours to drive, I'd have thought. Right, so I'll see you in the morning. Morning. Right. 6:30. Sunrise is 7. Oh, I got to sleep great. I woke up from a wee at about 3, and then I couldn't get back to sleep for ages. I must have got back to sleep about 4:30, and then the alarm woke us up, so that's not too bad, is it? Really comfortable, very warm. There's a few flies in here. I don't know how they, well, I had my door open last night when I was cooking. Anyway, I start getting myself put together, get the kettle on,
get ready for the sun coming up there. Right. I'll bring you back later. So you can see it's a bit cloudy, so I don't think we're going to get a dramatic sunrise here. Sheep joined us last night. To be fair to them, it didn't make any racket, like, didn't make us up. Right, all packed up, ready to go. Had a really great time. As you can see, there was no sunset to be had, sorry, sunrise to be had. But can't complain, it didn't rain. Wind was really calm, slept well, sheep didn't bother us. All in all, mission accomplished. As always, we leave no trace other than flat grass where my tent was. So the plan is the car park runs out 10:30, so I'm just going to head straight there. It's 10 to 8 now, I've got plenty of time. But what I'm doing, I'm going to so let's have a look. So I'm going to head from here up onto Mam Tor and then down halfway, probably between Mam Tor and Black Tor. There's a turn left that goes down into Edale and then back of the car. I'm not sure how far it is, but I'd imagine it wouldn't take us any more than, I don't know, an hour and a half or so. But yeah, had a great time. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions about anything or any advice to give us, because as I'm, you know, the title says I'm below average, you know, I'd appreciate just leave a message in the comments. Dislike if you want, like if you want, subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Anyway, catch you next time.